are now listening to Conversation. Peace.
Let's talk about love like person to person. Sex is a weapon like words when you cursing. Talk about it, I wanna hear your opinion. Like who deserve the crown and where I get the dominion. Speaking my piece, I'm patiently waiting. I like to fuss a lot, they say I'm on the debate team. Spotlight ready on the stage, keep featuring. Knowledge is power, you see the team keep feeding them. Teach, keep reading them. Chanel, Loren, Leisha D and them. Got your mind open, so intriguing it. Ladies like a cool young brother, they got his thing together. And brothers like a bad young lady, let's get together. Tell you about me, let me hear about you. Maybe the places you be or how you be with your crew. My games get thrown away cause that's what grown folks do. I got a couple words I call a conversation for you. Yeah, yeah. I call a conversation for you. Yeah, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Hey, hey.
It's your girl, Alicia D.
It's Chief.
Chanel Loren.
And we are the conversation piece. So, this Sunday, we're talking about he's just not that into you.
He ain't feeling you for real.
Yep.
What are you gonna do about it?
I don't know, Chanel. Why don't you talk to us about it, girl?
Want me to school him? I'll school him.
us.
Okay, so I'm all about scenarios. Give you a scenario. You meet a guy. You're dating. We love time frames. So let's say, a month. Let's put a month on it. All of a sudden, he switched up the game. And you're like, is it me?
When you say switch up the game, like what?
Like his actions changed. First he was feeling you. You going out on dates. You
calling
were
you every
he was
day.
Calling you, texting you,
Good morning,
emailing
baby.
you. Before you even got to work, you log in. Boom, boom, boom. Outlet. There you go. There you go. And you get an email. All of a sudden, a month later, you like, oh, I don't even know this dude anymore. Who is you? Who is you? Sorry. Who are you? Excuse me. That was all wrong. Who are you? So you tell your homegirls, and they're like, sorry.
He's not feeling you.
He's not really into you. Because if he was, he wouldn't be doing
He wouldn't
that.
be gone.
Mm-hmm.
So did a little research. Went on Essence.com, Essence magazine, plug. And they had 8 signs that he's not that into you. So one was if he shows interest. If he shows who he is, if he shows you himself, believe him the first time. It's a quote by Maya Angelou. A lot of people quote this. I'm kind of torn on that one.
I'm torn on that one, definitely, because, you have to get to know people, No one's really going to be that forward about who they are. No one's going to put themselves, no one's going to really put themselves out there within the first month. Usually it takes a couple months
the representative.
to get to... Yeah.
I want the CEO.
So are you saying that you want to see who they are up front within that month? I mean, because no one's ever going to do that.
Honestly, within a month, like when you're dating somebody, they're going to be, I'm analytical anyway. So I'm just going to pay attention. I'm going to pay attention to your every move. Like I can tell when you're faking and I can tell when you're serious. You can tell. In a month. Like if you're hanging around that person enough.
Okay. What's enough in a week time frame?
If I'm seeing you 3 to 4 times a week.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot. That's like main boo. Yeah. 3 to 4 times a week?
I mean, for
me.
Do
you have a title yet? Oh, sorry. You don't like titles. My bad.
Titles. Well, that's another conversation.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So maybe like you're seeing him twice a week.
Say like a happy hour and then like a weekend date or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like if you're hanging out on the weekend, if you're doing like an all-day thing, you're going to see somebody's real side eventually come out if you're hanging out all day.
I feel like, you have to get someone in their comfort zone. So you get them like, if he invites you over for like to hang out and watch some football, watch some TV, watch some movies on a Saturday afternoon or evening. You do that enough, he's going to slip up, you know what I'm saying? His guard's going to be down. He's in his comfort zone. He's been seeing you for a while, so he kind of knows what to expect from you.
Right.
And that is when you kind of get to see, like, someone's patterns and, traits come out.
I mean, something like that consistently for a month, I would think you would be able to.
If in a month you're only spending time twice a week, then I feel like you can show somebody a representative for a few hours.
That's true.
A month is not a long time.
So you're saying more time?
You need more time
to see the real person.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we're going to get into our first song of the day, which is by Black Star, and it's called You Already Know. Hope you guys enjoy.
Miss Love.
Fight for the whole person.
Black Star.
Cause life is a cold verse. Fight for the whole person. Cause life is a cold verse. Fight for the whole person. Cause life is
mathematics is still in the hour of chaos and God power love. Top of the tower of Babylon. Break the great steel gate and elevate above all hate and all things. Grace, enthusiasm, sincerity, passion. Known through the classes and masses. Massive transatlantic, maverick, true and living Asiatic. The organic masters, the cream of the planet. The planets, sovereigns with answers and medicine for madness. Divine guideline for balance. Beyond sensational rapture, a clever to capture. Phony ceremony, theatrics, so real, it's sure real. Look at my face, you can feel it before I had anything to say. Y'all seen Dante, Black Star, Embassy all day. Fantastic Ray, rise elevate before I made the news. You already know, and it's a truth. I said before I made the news. You already know, and that's the truth. I said before I made the news. You already know, and that's the truth. And it never made the news. It don't make the news to be true. Black Star, black, so what's up with you? How you doing? How you feel? How you doing? How you feel? And let the world spin round and round. No matter how it's been, it won't break me down. I'm on solid ground. I'm far above the clouds. Simmer eagle easing on down. Black in the proud say
way more than just a stereo filler. Rising above it, people love it, our material riller. We spit heavy, Rick Perry is a serial killer. Forget Kerry at the prom with a bucket of blood. It gets scary, get buried just for speaking your mind. Stop so often, driving on the turnpike is like driving in the coffin. I'm asking who riding, but riding is quite exhausting. Calling cats forfeit to give up the game often. Looking for fame and fortune, they try to remain important. Consorting with them whores and releasing the same endorphins. A pimp is still pimping regardless of what you call them. My, just a fancy name for dolphins. Never get caught up in the name. Ash Yassine, the realest you ever seen. Talib Kweli Green. Funny people used to give my mama a hard time. Now my president is black and his name is hard as mine. Imagine if the Tea Party was black as the core. They'd be at the rally telling cops back and forth. Do it for the glory, the ghetto, the war stories. Soldiers on shore leave who occupy Wall Street. The good chicks who give it up to God on Sundays. Good chicks walking on the project runways. Rocking black on black like the project gunplay. The sun will come back out one day. Trust me.
Before I made the news, you already know, and it's the truth. I said before I made the news, you already know, and that's the truth. I said before I made the news, you already know, and that's the truth. And it never made the news. It don't make the news to be true. Black Star, black, so what's up with you? How you doing? How you feel? How you doing? How you feel? And let the world spin round and round. No matter how it's been, it won't break me down. I'm on solid ground. I'm far above the clouds. Send eagle easing on down. Black in the proud, say it now. And make them shut their hands down. Black Star.
You were just listening to Black Star. You already knew. That's off of the Aretha mixtape. We have no idea when it's coming out. They keep changing it.
Yeah.
They released this and they released Fix Up. Free download. This is realmusic.com if you're interested.
Plug.
Yeah, they should pay me for real.
They should pay us for real.
I'm just saying.
We need a
if y'all listening. Yeah, but the topic tonight is He's Just Not That Into You. And before we went into that song, we were talking about Essence.com and some of the things that they listed. Another one is lessons learned. If in the beginning he told you he was going to call you back, I'll call you back in an hour. And he stood by that. And then, you started rationalizing it. Like, oh, well, he works long hours, so he didn't call me back that day. He called me back 2 days later. Then it starts getting wider.
If he doesn't call you back within the same day, it's a problem.
Yeah,
then he told you, like, he was very family-oriented. And then when you're out and about, he's like, oh man, I can't stand kids. They're brats. Oh, my mother. You know, just start bad talking family. So basically his words and his actions are contradicting themselves. So that's a real big one. Then it's another one. If he makes an abrupt change of plans, like you can excuse him if he says, let's hook up. And then he's like, you know what? I can't. I got a proposal. Then the second time he's like, I can't. I don't know. I got to take my grandma to the market. Like 2 times is okay, but if it becomes a habit,
excuses. And that's
Excuses?
and I, you know,
Excuses.
that's when I'm just like, it's a wrap.
yeah.
You know. And then there's a guy who, you know, you see him consistently for like a couple weeks or a month or 2. Then all of a sudden he just completely disappears into
MIA.
midair, and you're just like,
Where the hell did you go?
and then you get that text, hey stranger.
That grinds my gears.
Hey you.
Hey you.
Hey, stranger.
Hey
What's going
stranger.
on?
No.
Anytime
you're
you
the
get
stranger.
Ignore.
anytime you get the hey stranger or hey you, he's probably just calling back to see what's up with the sex.
But he could
Exactly.
be saying, hey, you, and it could be a mass text to like 4 different chicks.
See who responds back first.
Very true.
But
And
you
it
know,
won't be you.
iPhone has the capability where you can see how many people that person texts.
I'm just over the technology. That's
Okay,
too
we're going to
invasive.
talk about that offline. I know about that.
That's too
For the
invasive.
mass text, but yeah, that's just a little technology.
That's too much.
buzz,
What if he makes frequent mentions of past relationships?
but see, I'm kind of hesitant on this one because I'm not gonna say he's not into you because of that. I'm feeling like he might not be over his past relationship,
That's a problem.
which is a problem.
That means you're rebound, right?
It's a possibility,
That's another conversation.
It is another conversation.
but we'll save that one for another conversation.
Writing that down now.
And it could also just possibly mean he just doesn't know how to date. Like maybe he's been out of the dating field for a while.
That's
and
true. He's
he
been in a
just doesn't
relationship.
know. Yeah, he just doesn't know that those are the things you're not really supposed to be discussing with someone you're just trying to get to know because it will scare them away. So
Not necessarily get scared, but you're gonna get dropped real quick.
Right.
that's what I
Or
mean by scare away. Like
if he's constantly making comparisons to the
you
ex.
and
That's like he's been with somebody for the last 3 or 5 years. That's all he knows.
Don't put me in a box.
Well, I think that's just a sign that he hasn't really let it go and that you shouldn't be dating him, period.
Right.
Not necessarily that he's not into you. It's just a sign for you that he's not the one you should be dating right now.
Now, what about, well, first, I got this, well, let's go into a new song and we can talk about
All
it.
right, we'll bring it back.
Yeah.
All right,
So what we got coming up?
let's go into J Davy, Quicksand. So this is off the Evil Christian Cop mixtape. So enjoy.
I do it like quicksand. Don't you wanna get stuck with me? That's what you say. I know you wanna come play with me. I do it like quicksand. Don't you wanna get stuck with me? That's what you say.
Her body's out of body, plus it's smart to work her art. Reminded me of Dolly, eternally, externally. A spotless mind that spots me. Never met a better thing, I wanted so badly, sadly. Hours pass quicker, staring at her ass slash hourglass figures. Paintbrush lust, then we go touch. Yo, we paint pictures, exhibit when we kissing you. Hauling when I'm in it, moving in and I'm out. Damn, the room's spinning. Love like tennis, but whose serve is it? Serving you buffet, all I can eat, but all I can do is all you can dream. Say hello to Mr. Sound. Bars like prison, write my sentences down. They say that life's a bitch, then they settle down. Life's just a friend, yeah, we fool around. Death.
And we're back. That was J. Davy, Quicksand. I just want to remind everyone to make sure you check us out on Twitter. Our Twitter page is at @the_con_piece. Check out the con piece. Check out our Tumblr, thecombopiece.tumblr.com, and our Facebook, Facebook.com/combopiece.
Yeah.
So before the break, we were talking about, he's just not that into you and signs that he's not that into you. And we were referencing the Essence article. And I think one of the other things that we, had come up with is if he's being really aggressive with you by like date number 2, that's a sign that he's just
crazy as hell.
And
he just wants you for sex.
Right, he just wants you for sex. How do you guys feel about that? Have you guys ever had a situation when a guy has just been like on the go?
Oh yeah. I mean, especially like date number 2, they're talking about, well, we can always chill at the house. Like, why don't you just come over? You can just come over.
Red flag.
No,
like, the fuck I want to come over your house
about?
and chill on
I
the couch
just met you. What are you talking about?
Red flag.
Yeah.
X.
Wrong.
Next. We're talking about signs that he's just not into you. What about when a woman, you're not feeling like you were dating at least 2 months, and then all of a sudden he does something and you're like, I'm not feeling this dude anymore.
Something what is like signs? What?
I actually have a bad habit of doing
I get bored fast.
I get bored easily as well. And if somebody that whole mentioning of exes, yes, that's an issue.
That kills your spirit.
Mm-hmm. That just kills me. Like, if you're constantly talking about it, I can't do it. When you're on a date, and instead of him engaging you and having conversation, he's paying more attention to his phone than he is you.
With the day of technology, I'm sorry. Please put your phone away. Don't check Facebook, Twitter, because I'm more important than any of that.
I can't even tell you how infuriating that is. Like, that just grinds my gears to the nth degree. And, I've heard of situations where even girls would do this too. They're sitting there tweeting about the date that they're on.
Right.
And I think that is so tacky.
Yeah,
and that's so tacky because, he's going to go home and look at your timeline and be like, oh, that's what this chick is saying about me? Like,
she defriended him.
Well, at that point, I hope you would have done that. What about after you've been dating the guy for maybe about 2 months, and you haven't met any of his friends yet?
Yeah, that's kind of.
So he separates you and the friends?
Yeah, like you haven't gone to hang out. Like, he goes out for drinks with his friends, and he's never once been like, hey, why don't you come have a drink? Fishy. Bring a friend.
His girlfriend's probably with him.
More than likely.
He's ashamed, really.
Yeah.
Or maybe he knows his friends are vultures.
Or he's just not that into you.
Ponder.
Possibility. Yeah, well, Chinwe, we have a new song coming up.
Oh, yeah, we do, don't we?
We do.
This is Subtract. They're a group out of England, and they're just kind of like a down-tempo-y, techno-y kind of group. It's pretty awesome, and this is called Wildfire, featuring Yukimi Nagano from Little Dragon. Hope you guys enjoy.
Rushing the night like a shark, babe, would it be bad if I had to sit alone? Cause the bills that run up my back, you must tie, nothing else can leave me off track. Hey, yeah. You look around fine. Got me rising high. Your innocence was brave, drowning in. Would you save me this crime? If you don't, you'll slide by the throat. I could bet all of the riches that I ever had. Rushing the night like a shark, babe, would it be bad? You got me rising high. Your innocence was brave, drowning in. Will you save me this crime? If you don't, you'll slide by the throat. Your innocence was brave, drowning in. Will you save me this crime? If you don't, you'll slide by the throat. Was brave, drowning in. Will you save me this crime? If you don't, you'll slide by the throat. Your innocence was brave, drowning in. Will you save me this crime? If you don't, you'll slide.
And you were just listening to Subtract, and the song was Wildfire. And basically, we're coming back and we're talking about He's Just Not That Into You. And before we went into that great song, we're talking about like some of the things that kind of annoy us or the turnoffs. And I was kind of mentioning the whole texting, and you know, I understand the whole social media and mass.
Fixate, right.
Everybody's stuck on technology nowadays. But you know, when that bothers you, what do you ladies typically do? How do you?
Oh, I call them out.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Absolutely.
You know that's absolutely rude.
Yeah.
In that tone, verbatim. Excuse me.
Get him now.
Get him.
No, I mean that's not.
It is rude.
I mean, like this is so cliche.
Rockwaller.
Treat others the way you want to be treated, but it's true. Like I would never do that to somebody I was on a date with.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like
I generally will try to lead by example. Like as soon as I get there, my phone goes away, you know, and I'll probably try to crack a joke of some sort, like, oh, you know, must be getting lots of, you know, I'll say something to kind of draw attention to it.
Yeah.
And if they still don't get the hint, then I'm just going to be like, all right, well, you know, that's the end of that.
That's not cool. But this is one that I thought of. If you... Oh, here it is. Yes. So if he's like, do you want to go out? And typically you say yes. But all of a sudden you're just like, no, babe, I'm tired. Oh my God, I've worked so many hours. Usually you're like, I don't care how tired you are. You're like,
you want to party and you want to see somebody. You like,
if you want to see somebody,
going.
it doesn't matter how tired you are. You know, you'll go. But if you have excuses, oh no, I got to get up early. Before that never mattered. You can stay up till 3 a.m. You got to get up in 3 hours. You were seeing this guy. But if you just start making up random stuff, it's just like, clearly. Or if you become secretive all of a sudden. Like, oh, where you going? And you used to tell them, like, oh, with my homegirl Chinway, you know. And all of a sudden, oh, with my friend.
With my friend. Oh, that's the one that gets them.
My friend.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But
we're about to go into the next song. My favorite right now. Bridget Kelly, Thinking About Forever.
Southern California, much like Arizona, my eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they ball when I'm thinking about you. Oh, nah, 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 I be thinking about you. You know, no, I be thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I be thinking about forever. Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I be thinking about forever. No, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach house I could sell you in Idaho. Since you think I don't love you, I just thought you were cute. That's why I kissed you. Got a fighter jet, I don't get to fly it. No, I'm lying down thinking about you. Oh, nah, 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 I be thinking about you. You know, no, I be thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I be thinking about forever. Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I be thinking about forever. I remember, how could I forget how you feel? You know, you were my first time, a new feel. It will never get old, not in my soul, not in my spirit, keep it alive. We'll go down this road till it turns from color to black and white. Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I be thinking about forever. Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I be thinking about forever.
That was Bridget Kelly, Thinking About Forever. That's off of her Every Girl EP. She's Rock Nation's new it girl.
I really like that a lot.
Check her out. And also Frank Ocean did a rendition of that as well.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm feeling this version better.
Yeah, I love her.
Yes.
She's performed with Jay-Z a couple of times, and just waiting for her to do
Blow
her
up.
thing. Yeah. She's been in the game for a minute. But we were talking about he is just not that into you, or you're just not into him. And the signs to basically let you know. But just to let the people know that this was actually a book, and it was written by Greg Berrant, and it was basically inspired from an episode of Sex and the City where a situation happened with Miranda, and
I know,
love Miranda. She was a lawyer, redhead, and it was like an excerpt from the book is, if he doesn't call you, take you out, or sleep with you, he isn't into you.
And I just remember how, like, liberating Miranda felt in that episode. She's like, he's just not that into me. Like,
right.
He's just not that into me. Like,
and it's okay.
It's that simple.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like,
she dug him, and she thought he was going to ask her to go upstairs. And he was like, I have a meeting in the morning. See you later. And he, like, brushed her off, and she was like, really?
Yeah.
And then, of course, when they met, when the girls meet the next day for lunch, they discussed it, and they was like, yeah,
he's not feeling you.
He just really wasn't into you. And she was like, that's cool.
Yeah. is if guys just say up front, or at whatever point where they start feeling like they're not feeling it anymore, just say so. Like,
say
it's
so
cool.
in the beginning. Don't drag it out.
I mean, but sometimes you get to know somebody, and you know the individual may do something that turns you off
that you can't put up with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know you just may not know. Meanwhile, you're just like not calling back, not texting back, and the other person on the other side wondering what's going on. That's not cool.
Honestly, the moral of the story is you don't have to lie to kick it.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Don't lie to kick it.
Yeah.
Y'all have no titles. Y'all just dating.
Yeah. No harm.
No
and
harm,
in
no
the
foul.
world of dating, anything goes.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing, though. I think guys just in general have a problem with being upfront.
Mm-hmm.
Women, we're willing to be upfront.
Keep it real.
I think guys are just scared of being honest, like you just said.
Scared to hurt feelings.
They're scared to hurt a girl's feelings, when in actuality, I mean, if you're dealing with a mature woman, a grown woman, she can handle it. You know, she can handle that rejection.
Most
women can, you know.
Again,
and there's
we
another
said mature.
one. Yeah, that's why I said mature. You know, most women can handle that and just keep it moving. It's like, you know, you're not going to vibe with everybody. Everyone's not meant for everyone, and that's the whole point in dating, is to find that out.
True story.
So just have fun and
kick it.
Keep
it real. And don't be offended. It's easy to say don't be offended, but I mean, there's someone for everyone. Maybe he just was not for you.
Plain and
so
simple.
make sure you follow us on Twitter. It's at @the_con_peace. Sorry. Facebook is Conversation Piece. We have a new website coming up.
Yep. Stay tuned for that. The conversationpiece.net.
If you have any topics, songs you want us to play, if you have music and you want us to play it,
we'll play it.
Feel free. Hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on Facebook. But the holidays are coming up.
Yes.
And we want to let y'all.
This is
Alicia D's song right here.
Throwback. I love this song, y'all. It's Boyz II Men. Let It Snow.
You remember when BET used to do like these Christmas specials?
Oh, I remember that. I remember. Look, I'm so off right now. I didn't even realize that we only got next week and it's Christmas.
Yeah, you better get that shopping done. You better hurry up. Hurry up.
You guys enjoy the song. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
We'll see y'all later.